Hey there, it's the English Picker here. These are my antiques sale picking finds for the last week. Just sitting here enjoying a nice hot cup of tea on a cold, pretty damn cold January day. And went to one antiques fair at the weekend. Picked up a few bits. Most of the stuff was vastly overpriced. It's a problem with antique fairs. You either hit it big with some cheap seller who's sort of either retired and doesn't need to make a profit, or it does house clearance and deals in such large numbers of inventory that the price goes down. But these people were mainly retired people who were selling off parts of their own collection. You get it a lot in the antique fairs in the UK. People who just aren't making money at all. They're doing it as something to do in their retirement. I'd say I was probably easily the youngest dealer in there. There was kids and stuff running around with their parents, but I was definitely the youngest dealer in there, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes it means I get lower prices because people, I wouldn't say they feel sorry for me, but they think, oh well, I'll cut him a break, and then other times it has the exact opposite effect, that somehow they think I'm kidding them out of stuff, and then the prices go up. So, hey ho. In this occasion, the prices seemed quite high, so I didn't buy a whole lot. I bought a couple of coins over here. I bought this ring. I bought this stick pin. I bought this piece here, and then I bought this jewellery box. I'll talk about the jewellery box first, because that's kind of the most, well, not the most interesting, but one of the better deals. So it's a faux mahogany veneered box. It's probably Sapele or something like that. It's probably from the 1970s. And I saw it sitting on the table, and I opened it up, and it's full of jewellery. So I was rummaging about, and I spotted this, which is it's marked 950 filigree brooch. I said, "Oh, how much are the bits?" And he said, "Oh, £5." And I thought, God, that's expensive. And then he went, "No, the whole lot's £5." And I said, including the box. He said, "Yeah, £5." And the guy was selling pottery and stuff like that, so really not sort of in his area. So paid the guy, and then thought, well, I'll have a look later. There's definitely one piece, and what I thought is I could always get £5 for the box, because it's quite a nice box. It's in good condition. The veneer's still strong. It's made out of plywood. I've got this purple velour velvet stuff on the inside, but it's still in fairly good nick, so it is resellable. All that's left in here is the dross, really. There's some costume pieces and various scarf clips and things like that, and watches and whatnot. Nothing of huge value, so I'll probably I don't know, probably put that in a lot together, and I'll get a couple of pounds for it. The box itself, I might get £10 on a good day, £5. I'll probably ask £5 for it and get back what I paid for it. But inside, these were the cool bits that were in there. So there's the initial filigree brooch that I spotted in the first place. It's a flower thing. Filigree, unfortunately, doesn't sell particularly well at the moment. I can't seem to sell it on eBay. Listing it, and it only really sells for around its scrap price, which is a real shame. So I'm going to hang on to that for a bit. In there was a little St. Christopher silver pendant. Then there was this really nice floral engraved round locket, British hallmarks on the back. Little broken silver chain. Then there's a amethyst brooch, missing its pin, and 2 stones marked stir silver on the back. Then one of the better pieces was this sterling silver cross, a 95 chain, this chunky piece. This, on a good day, 8 to £12, something like that. Real nice piece. There's good profit there. Then there's this piece here. It tests as silver, but probably like a low grade silver. It looks like a child's necklace because it's really small. I mean, if you compare it to the size of my hand, it's quite a small piece. Interesting detail. It's sort of Eastern Asian sort of styling, probably for the scrap bin. But you have to be careful because some of these do have cadmium in, and refineries won't take them. Um, then there's a piece here which is a little garnet and filigree silver cross on a sterling silver necklace. And then lastly there's this strange brooch here which looks like smoky quartz, which unfortunately is cracked, which is a real shame, otherwise it would have been a nice piece. We've got these filigree around the outside. I haven't tested this yet, but it says China on the back. So yeah, it's like scarf clip. Lovely detail on the back, but it's just a real shame about the smashed stone. So okay, so that was a good deal. So the next thing I picked up was from the person who sort of does house clearances and whatnot, and he had a table. Everything on the table was £5, and everything on the another table was £2. And I really like that because then it's not priced individually. It's not given much thought. Just put on a table, so it's a set price, and it doesn't matter on your personality or who you are, whatnot. Anyway, I picked up this. Now I'm not sure about this. I don't really know, but it's made out of like a green soapstone. It's some kind of vase with a white sort of alabaster inside. Don't think it's amazingly old, probably a tourist piece. But it's painted quite well. It's sort of done in sand with then painted with then like other bits stuck on, and you can see it's sort of Japanesey with birch trees and nice landscapes. I think it's quite well done. Other people I've shown it to said it's naff, but not too sure. There's absolutely no markings underneath. So yeah, for £2. I don't know, might ask 10 to 15 for it. Probably not eBay because it's just so heavy. Most likely I'll sell it via either my antiques cabinet or when I do antiques markets. So there's that. And then also from the £2 stall, I picked up this. Now you may think, why has Tom paid £2 for a gold-plated stick pin? Well, my friends, it's because that little logo at the top, just there. Yep, that there is the Jaguar logo, the sports car. So it's got a bit of damage, but just a bit of a bend on it, but I should be able to sort that out. And surprisingly enough, these actually sell quite well. Any old branded merchandise, not like your modern, you get Ferrari branded t-shirts and all that, they don't really sell for that much, but something like this, someone who's got a Jag would want to buy this. It's like a little cravat, tie or suit pocket pin, just as a little add-on. And the type of person who's got a Jaguar has got probably got the disposable cash to buy something like this. So I looked at the completed listings. I was surprised to see they actually sell for between £10 and £20. So yeah, I'm going to price this at probably $11.99 with free shipping, and it should go away. So that'll be a nice little profit there. And the next thing I got, it's quite an interesting piece. It's beautiful little ring. I was worried I paid too much for this. It was originally priced at £20. I managed to get it for 12. On the inside there it says Silv. The inside and the sort of parts of it are gold plated, which is rubbed off, which is a shame, but it is a lovely little ring. It's got 3 small diamond chips in the centre, and then these 2 stones are they're either emeralds or peridot. I've got to look into that further. So if I market this right, I don't know, £25-30 maybe. I mean, that's if I don't damage it in the meantime. I mean, maybe at the antiques fairs, but yeah, it's just such a beautifully engraved and cast ring that I think eBay's the place for it. And lastly, I bought some coins. It was sort of a coin dealer. He got this in a PVC flip, which I took it out of immediately because it would ruin it. And then these were sort of all clinking around together in a thing, a sort of a Roman junk box of sorts. he was sort of a coin dealer. He was an old boy who was selling stuff out of his own collection. Anyway, picked up this for myself. This is an 1867 nickel. Just see there. It's got a bit of a few bag marks across the bars on the shield. The lines across the top are still fairly crisp, and the one I've got currently has got a thumping great big hole in it. So I'll swap this out for the one I've got, and then probably resell the other one. So yeah, nice piece. I paid £4 for it, which I don't think's too bad. Bit on the pricey side, but you know, just wanted it for my collection. And then these ones here, I'll probably keep one of them and resell the others. He'd got 2 for a £5, and I managed to get all these for £10, so he threw that one in for nothing because it's just a little one. These were the best out of the bunch. I'll show you the best one first, which is this one. It's a real crisp one, this is. Let's see if I can get a close-up of it, actually. Just see there, real nice crisp details. Just there. And then the other side. There, I mean, I'd say this is worth £10 on its own. Don't often see Romans this crisp. The norm is what I see here. Well, maybe worse than this. This is a metal detecting find, I'd say. Still some nice details that side. This side's a little bit more fuzzy. And there we go. And going down in size, we've got this one here. And you can see here on the back, some kind of winged figure. I'm really rubbish with identifying Romans. I just like them. They're just interesting coins. And lastly is this tiny little one here. And then some detail on the back there. These are probably, I'll probably end up selling these at the antique fairs I go to. I think I'm going to keep this one. I'll resell the others for maybe £4 each, something like that, £4 or £5 each, and then keep this one for myself. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all soon.